I'm now ready to start making the cookies and cream popcorn. To do that, I'm going to take 24 ounces of the vanilla chocolate wafers. You can just get these at, I get mine at Winco because they have them in the bulk section, but you can get yours at any cake decorating store, or you can get them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. So I want to melt these down, and while they're melting down, I am going to, I've already popped my popcorn, 15 cups, and I have my trays ready to spread the popcorn out. So I'm going to put this whole package of Oreo cookies into the food processor and puree it, or basically make it so that it's big chunks and little chunks. But first I'm going to go ahead and put this into the microwave and let it melt. While that is melting, I'm going to go ahead and get all of these cookies into my food processor. I'm doing this for a Christmas Eve party, so I chose to do the red cookies that they do at Christmas time and to do red chocolate. If I were doing it any other time besides Christmas time, I would probably just use the white chocolate. But because I want it to look Christmassy, I am using the red chocolate. But the red chocolate and the white chocolate do taste exactly the same. They're both vanilla chocolate. The only difference is the coloring in them. I just want to stir it for about a minute so it's all finely ground up. And this is basically the consistency we want. There could be some big chunks. We're good with that. Now we're going to check our chocolate, see how it's doing on melting. As you can see, it's melted quite a bit, but it's not quite all the way melted. And when I put it in the microwave this time, it's probably only going to need about another 15 to 30 seconds. So I'm going to want to watch it a little bit closer than I did that first time. So I'm going to let it go for about 30 seconds. And then after that 30 seconds is up, I'm going to stir it and see if it's ready. As you can see, this is completely melted. So now what I want to do is I want to take the popcorn and I want to just drizzle this chocolate onto the popcorn. Well, actually just pour it onto the popcorn. And then I'm just going to stir this. Now, this is one of my bigger bowls. And even with this, as you can see, it's almost too much for the bowl. So I have to be careful when stirring it, that I don't get it all going out of the bowl. And right now we're just stirring the chocolate into the popcorn so that the popcorn is completely coated with the chocolate. So I'm just going to keep stirring this till I have all of the popcorn coated with this chocolate. And as you can see, it is really coated. I mean, I could probably add more popcorn, but because I haven't added the cookie stuff yet, I'm not going to. Now what I want to do is I want to take this popcorn and I'm going to dump it as equal as I can into these two pans. Because when this chocolate sets up, it's going to become hard. And if I still have it in the bowl, it's going to become one big hard clump. So I want the popcorn to be spread out so that as it cools, it won't become a big hard clump. It's still really coated with the chocolate. This is where I'm going to sprinkle my crushed up cookies onto the popcorn. And then the one thing I like to do is just kind of mix it in again, because I really want it all throughout the popcorn. So you're going to actually see the cookies with the red. You want to be able to see the Oreo cookies in the popcorn. And so that's why we sprinkle it after we have put the red and mixed it really well with the popcorn. So that as we mix this in, we're just mixing it in good enough that it's sticking, but not so good that the brown disappears in the red. I want to spread this out as close to a single layer as possible, and then let this set up. Once it's set up, I can put it in bags, I can put it back in a bowl, and it won't stick together because the chocolate will be hard. Well, it'll be like chocolate set up and not liquidy. So there you have your cookies and cream popcorn, the holiday version. Here is our cookies and cream popcorn, all packaged up and ready to give out as little favors. This is Nadine with DIY Sweets. Enjoy!